I want to welcome you to the Facts Over Feelings podcast. I am your host, the Iceman. More bounce to the ounce, and I say what count. Don't nobody go home till the fat man gets it in. What's happening, chocolate people? Oh, there it is. Okay, did we put down there? Give me a second, y'all. Let's see. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. I am your host, TheMoorishOG. Welcome to the MoorishOGSpeaks channel. We're doing something a little different now. I decided to shut the live stream down for a minute, and I wanted to take some time off for health reasons, but also, why is this thing so blurry? Anyway, just want to decide to do things a little bit different, have different energy. I know right now the camera's blurry. I don't know why it's doing that, but as you already know, they're always messing with people like myself, the black media. They're always messing with our live stream. That's just what they do. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to let that stop us, are we? If you haven't got it, make sure you go get it. My first book, The Game of Life According to the Iceman, Volume 1. You can get this at Amazon, or you can get it at AskTheIceman.com. Scroll down to the Add to Cart button to purchase there. Can you dig it? It's a lot of good information in this book. You want to get it. You want to make sure you get it. Can you dig it? All right. So a lot of stuff been going on since we were on last. We've had more mass shootings. We've had more mass shootings for some reason. Uh, who is this? Oh, that's me. Like, who the hell is this? Okay. So, um, we, the energy. Hold on, send the homie something. That's what's up. I'm feeling that, brother. I'm feeling that. Um, so we have I don't know what's wrong with this I don't know what's wrong with this camera, man. If you guys can't hear me, let me know. All right. Post a message, let me know if you can't hear me. Cause I'm thinking maybe you guys can't hear me. Hopefully you can. Hopefully the mic is working as well. Let me see something. See the metrics. Um, okay. Manage on a second drive. No, I don't have that. Okay. So so we've been having all these mass shootings. Uh, we've been having all these mass shootings, and uh, we've been having um, events take place that I feel I feel are giving us an idea as to um, as to what's coming up in the next few days. Not, excuse me, not next few days, next few months and years. I've been talking to my paid subscribers about this stuff for a minute, and um, what I find to be interesting is that it's getting worse and worse. We had the Buffalo shooting. We had the shooting down there in South Texas. Uh, we've had little small situations that have happened nationwide. What I find to be interesting is how the Biden administration is handling this stuff. I'll give you an example. This country, they claim this country ain't got no money. but they got $1 billion to send to Ukraine, which many of us know is a white supremacist nation that practices white supremacy. If you don't believe me, ask the Africans that live there, or the Africans who are trying to get out of there. Ask them. Ask them how it is. I'm guaranteed they're gonna have some choice words for you. So we, how do we how do we grade the Biden administration on the stuff that they're doing? Sending our tax dollars to Ukraine to fight, to get involved in their mess. You got a overwhelming homeless population in all over the country. I was just about to say mainly in big cities. It's not just big city, because we have a large homeless population here. A lot of them are so-called Native Americans who own that narcotic, but the rest of them are veterans and folks who are shelter insecure, okay, and also financially insecure. So what happens is these people, just like all of us, get up and go to work, their behinds off, and then we look around, we still ain't got enough money to pay for utilities and the like. And so what is happening is you are seeing a lot more, you're starting to see a lot more women end up homeless. Okay, I was looking at something on CBS.com, and they said that the homeless population is now multi-generational. And what I mean by that, what I mean by multi-generational is for example, they were talking to a Hispanic woman, and she said she was 64 years old. Her daughter is in her late 30s to early 40s, and then her granddaughter, who's about 18, 19 years old, is also living with them in the grandmother's car. Y'all get where I'm going with this? In the car, you got 3 people living in a car that I think it was like a Hyundai Sonata or something like that. It wasn't a very big car. And I was just like, wow, that's crazy. How is it that we have all these women ending up homeless? Now, from what the 64-year-old grandmother said, she said that the reason why she's homeless is because she don't make enough. She said, all I've ever worked was retail and fast food and, low wage jobs. And now that I'm, 64 years old, I gotta work till I drop dead. And I don't even have a place to stay. She said it is maddening. And I know, because I was homeless for a minute. It's very frustrating, but I wasn't homeless. I wasn't homeless because, I wasn't making enough money. Or that did have something to do with it. I was homeless because of health problems, mental health problems. It was a multitude of stuff. It wasn't just, okay, rent's too high, child support. is too high. That stuff I already knew about that stuff. Okay. But not being able to find jobs that paid the kind of money I deserve to be paid based on my commensurate to my college education and job experience, I should have had access to better jobs. But when you live in a white supremacist nation that does everything it can to make sure that black people are locked out of the economy in every way, shape, and form, make sure that we lock black people out of gainful employment, especially black men and black teenagers. Now they're sitting up here talking about, they ain't got no jobs, but then they letting all these illegal aliens in here. They said all told, they've let over 4 million illegal aliens into this damn country. Can you believe that? Okay. This is what we get. This is what so what we have to understand, people, is that we need, just like when we deal with family or we deal with uh people, period. What do we always say? Uh don't listen to somebody's actions. Don't listen to somebody's words. Look at their actions, because their actions will tell you exactly who and what they are. And so the thing that I want to stress to you guys is this. It's we still talking about reparations here, tangible reparations in the form of a check. We're still talking about that because that's what we're owed, a minimum of $20 trillion. Now, those of you who say, well, y'all ain't gonna get nothing, I don't even know why y'all be talking about. You know what? Let me explain something to you. A lot of black folks during the civil rights movement said, oh, well, y'all can't do that. Oh, y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that. A lot of people said that too. And they got some things done by force in some instances. And I'm talking about the brothers in the streets kicking up dust. You heard me? So what we need to understand, people, is that they always, when it comes to our economic needs, they ain't never got no money. Oh, we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money for that. But then they're giving illegal aliens free cell phones, free room. They putting them up in hotel. They said that they are using hotels, and they're using 6,000 rooms. When was the last time they put homeless black folks who serve their country and who have mental issues and or are financially insecure in hotels? During the crack era, they locked black folks up. They locked black folks up. They didn't have, they wasn't doing like they doing now, talking about drugs, that drugs are mental illness or considered an illness. They wasn't talking that nonsense then, were they? They was like, oh, those black people, they love crack. You would love crack too if you were hopeless and all and people more powerful than you are putting putting narcotics in your neighborhood and then put you in jail when you try to sell it because you can't find a job. Man, I was listening to this brother, right? And he said, what did he say? He said, I tried to buy, this is a brother in South Central LA. This brother tried to buy. He tried to buy a commercial building on Crenshaw Boulevard down there in south around the south central area of LA, not too far from where I grew up. And he checked, and there's a bunch of family trusts that own all of the buildings on Crenshaw. Okay, they're all owned by white folks. None of those buildings are owned by black folks. You understand me? And then now they sticking a light rail right in the middle of Crenshaw Boulevard so they can so white folks can ride the train all the way over there to SoFi Stadium and the new and the Forum and the new the Clippers are building a new arena, a new $1 billion arena over right next to SoFi Stadium. Okay, that $3 billion stadium over there in Inglewood, California. Inglewood. You understand me? So everything is to satisfy and please the elite in this country. Okay? That's what it's about. It's about pleasing the elite in this country. And Biden's administration is no different than Obama's, than Trump's, than Bush's. Ain't no different. They serve the 1%ers. And I'm not talking about Bill Gates. Bill Gates ain't ruling class. Okay? He's still managerial class, even with all his money, because the folks in the Bilderberg group got more money than his ass. Hell, one of those families got more money than them. So I'm sitting there, like, I was like, they're sitting up here talking about they ain't got no money for black people and black people's economic needs, but they got enough money to pay for illegal aliens to stay up in the Red Roof Inn. Okay, 6,000 hotel rooms in New York City are being occupied by illegal aliens, and the federal government, FEMA, is paying for it. They haven't done anything for you and I, but they got but they got money for that. They ain't got no money for veterans, but they got money for that mess. All these veterans out here ass out like I was, because our country said go to hell. Do you guys get where I'm going with this? Hey guys, bear with me with the blurry picture. I was going to restart it, but I had already had it going a while. I was upstairs getting some stuff finished up there. And I had, I was like, well, I might as well just try to, even though it looks like crap and it's blurry, we're going to go ahead and deal with it anyway. I ain't going to be on here too long anyway, because there ain't too many people in the house on the YouTube side. So, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here anyway in a minute. I'm just basically trying to see how everything is working. And now that I see that, there's issues with, because they're talking about, oh, that's your internet. That ain't my internet. That's bullshit. Because I can check both. I got both of my cell phones down here, and I got all bars down here. Okay, I got a full internet thing on here, so somebody's lying. Okay, because they figure out, when you gotta add your email address, or they see you, even if you got more than one YouTube account, which I do, I got 3. You open, they you know, if you're using the same computers, they figure it's you. So they put that all that stuff is in the algorithms. So there's oh, we got another account. Oh, well, let's go ahead and shadow ban that one. Let's go ahead and shadow ban that one. So, you know, like I said, I ain't tripping, man. I'm just gonna use the resources that are available. And if they want to act the fool with them, then let them act the fool. It don't belong anyway. You know, you dig what I'm saying to you? But anyway, Biden has set black folks back 30 years with his policies. Okay. Remember about, you know, about 6, 7, 8 months ago, he was talking about giving illegal alien families $400,000 for what? For what? You're the first people you ought to be breaking off are veterans and black people. You dig what I'm saying to you? I mean, this is some ridiculous nonsense that I hear coming from these people. Some of this stuff is unreal that's coming out of the Biden administration that they doing for people who ain't even vote for their asses. Hey, let me ask you Biden voters, when is that Lift Every Voice program gonna kick in? Huh? For black folks. When is that gonna kick in? Huh? When is that gonna kick in, people? Because I can tell you right now, we still waiting. Not that they were gonna do anything anyway. And Ice Cube said to us, mentioned that. He said, man, I know they ain't gonna do nothing. That's okay though. We're gonna still do what we do. You understand what understands me? Hey, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of here. Because I'm tired of looking at this blurry screen. Invite a friend, co-worker, a loved one, a family to come to the MoorishOG channel and subscribe. And you know, come on through and subscribe. You can't post in the chat room unless you are a subscriber. You dig? All right, y'all. We're gonna do this next Tuesday, 6 p.m. I'm gonna try to be on time. The reason why I was late today is because I was falling behind. I had a phone call upstairs, and you know I got tied up. So those of you who were here at 6 p.m. on time, I apologize to you guys. There's no excuse for that. So we'll be on time, 6 p.m. Central Time next week. I'm the MoorishOG. Come back to the MoorishOG Speaks channel here on YouTube. Holla at your boy.